I'm Pam Sidhu. I'm back here at Sabras Radio. Happy New Year, of course, bringing you a celebrity interview to start off the new year with. That's what we love to do here at Sabras Radio. Now, the last time I had the pleasure of speaking to this wonderful lady, she had just given us a hit that I played for you again and again and again. Yes, I am talking about Full Chariyon from Mimi. I think of this lady as having a hypnotic voice. She transports me to other worlds, and that's exactly what she's done with her brand new track. Yes, the singer from Besharam Rang, the film Pathaan, no other than Shilpa Rao, joins me now. Hi Shilpa, Happy New Year.
Hi, Happy New Year. This is such a nice start to the year, right?
It is. What a great way to start. I don't know about yourselves, but we're just getting back into work mode here. We have like a whole time off in the UK here for Christmas and New Year, and we're just getting back into it now. What about yourself? Have you been partying? Have you had family time? What have you been up to?
I think we're just like getting back to work because for musicians, for traveling artists, this is just like like the main season where we travel a lot because we're performing on stage for audiences. So yeah. This is going to be a work month, yeah. We'll be working through this whole month, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because for us, we get to go to the concerts, we get to go to the shows because we're on holiday. But you guys are working, right? You're doing the shows, you're doing the performances. Were you anywhere on New Year's Eve this year?
So I was in Calcutta. We had a performance there. It was a massive audience, about like maybe what? 30,000 people, and we had a mad concert, yeah. So that was awesome, yeah.
What a great way to bring in the new year.
I know.
And of course, you're starting off with hits. Besharam Rang. As I mentioned, I mean, I hear this hypnotic voice coming in from yourself, but to dance music. And what do we have? We have an instant hit to the point where it's #1 here in the Sabras Radio charts. It's absolutely smashing it. Our listeners are loving it. Tell me more. Tell me more about this track. How did it come to you?
So I mean, Vishal, Shekhar and Siddharth were doing this new film, and they called me in for this one, and this was last year. And it was during COVID when the cases over here were a little lesser. And so we took all precautions because, not many people were allowed to be in a room, etc., etc. So yeah, we took care of that, and we started the song. And my first question was like, how many lines do I have in the song? And he says, no, it's a solo, so go for it. So that's how it started. Yeah.
And what a great solo. So the first time, how did it be presented to you? Were you just given the lyrics? Were you given the music separately? Were you told sing it like this, or did you? I'm really curious to know how the creation part came about.
So we started off with a groove that Abhijit Nalani, he's a genius man who created the track. So he had a groove, and the lyrics were there. Obviously, the Mukhra, the lyrics were there, and the tune was there. And all of us in the room, we really wanted to just record the voice on that and see whether it works coherently as a song. Once we finished the recording, it seemed like a nice way to start the song. And that's when the track was made. And then I went back again and finished the antra of it. And it was 2 recording sessions to build on the track. Yeah.
Well, your voice it's so in tune with the track. It's almost as part of the music. That's the effect it has on me personally anyway. But I would love it, and I'm sure our listeners would really, really love it if you could sing us a few lines.
Sure. That's what I'm here for. Just sing for all you lovely people. So here we go. हमें तो लूट लिया मिलके इश्क वालों ने, बहुत ही तंग किया अब तक इन ख्यालों ने, नशा चढ़ा जो शरीफी का उतार फेंका है, बेशरम रंग कहाँ देखा दुनिया वालों ने, हमें तो लूट लिया मिलके इश्क वालों ने.
Wow. I have to bring myself back now, Shilpa, because like I said, your voice just takes me somewhere else.
I'm happy it does that, because that's what music and art should be doing for people. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Well, it's definitely ticking that box. Last time we spoke, you mentioned that you love ghazals. You mentioned
Yes.
that that's your favorite genre. So when I heard this, to me, it just sounded like a phenomenal fusion of like this. I mean, I know it's been done to dance music, and I know it's a really dancey track, and it works really well.
Right.
But by itself, it's just like this soothing ghazal as well, isn't it?
Obviously, what happens is that whenever we, any of us do anything, there's a lot of influences that show in each of our work. That's credit to our entire life, what we've consumed, what we've learned from the friends we keep, the kind of company we have. So I think it's a reflection of that. And yes, my entire music talim has been of ghazal, because that's where I trained as a child. And of course, Shekhar has a very soft corner for ghazal. We both have that in common. And of course, I mean, Vishal loves ghazal. He doesn't sing it, but he loves it. So I think at some level we all do have similar music influences. And there's one thing I definitely feel. You want to be a great chef, you have to eat. If you want to write, you have to read. And if you have to be a musician, you have to listen to a lot of music. So saying that, yes, ghazal is one of my most favorite forms of music, but then I listen to all forms of music very, very open-mindedly. I never restrict myself. I don't have a presumption about anything. If someone's playing something to me which is new, I'm very excited about that. Yes, I want to listen to it, and soak it with all that open-mindedness. Yeah, I always do that.
I fill it up with these soulful vibes that just comes through your voice. Which is where for me it just hits the mark. But something else, and there's another voice in this track as well. So we have another fusion going on here, where we've got some Spanish lyrics coming in.
Yes.
Yes. And tell us about. I mean, is it Carolisa Montiel?
Carolisa.
If I'm pronouncing that right.
She's such a beautiful singer. We've crossed paths through our careers, and she's sung so many great songs in her career, and I love her voice. I mean, I do.
Yeah.
She's just such a clear crackling, like such a beautiful voice she has.
Yeah. She just brings this other vibe into the track as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's just tick 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 all the way with this track. But you also, I mean, we've heard this track. We're playing it a lot, of course, because it is number one here in the Sabras Radio charts. But you also have another track out as well at the moment, Avara with Shashwat Sachdev.
Sachdev, yes.
Tell us about that song.
It's a very I would say it would reach out to everyone, because it's a song about love and loss, and all of us have loved and have lost dear friends, dear beloveds, so many things. I think it's loss is very common to everyone, and that's why I always believe in this when I say no matter how much you lose, you should not stop loving. I think that's a very big blessing that we have as human beings, and we should never lose our faith in love, no matter what happens. So this song is about that no matter what happens, you still believe in love, and you still live your life with love. Yes.
Yeah, that's a very, very important point that you've raised there, because often when we lose, we can close ourselves off to more love, in terms of letting new people in. And
Right.
it can be then really what we're doing is we're causing ourselves that pain, because we're missing out on this beautiful thing called life, and opening ourselves up to love with new people. And like you said, loss affects every single person. It's something that
Yes.
we all have
Yes.
to deal with. And over the last
Yes.
couple of years through the pandemic, there has been a lot of loss.
So much.
So
Yeah.
it's a perfect time really to bring this through. I mean, whether it's losing a parent, whether it's losing a family member, a friend, bereavement, or whether it's just somebody walking away, grief is grief, right? And like you said, a really important lesson then about opening ourselves up to love. But could you sing us a part of this song?
तुमको लगता तुम हो आशिक, लेकिन तुम बस आवारा हो, प्यार नहीं तुमको हमसे, तुम उड़ता बादल, आवारा हो, आवारा तुम, आवारा हो, आवारा तुम, आवारा. That was Avara.
Beautiful. Oh, absolutely wonderful. You never fail to just give us these hits, these soulful hits. But what have you got coming up? What have you got planned? I know we're right at the beginning of January here, but if you're to look forward and scan the year, what's coming up in 2023?
I'm the worst planner on the planet. I have absolutely no plans, and even if I'm traveling, the only thing I do is like book my tickets and book where I'm staying, and that's all. I don't plan anything. I like things to come my way, and then see where it takes me, or what it does to me. So I'm not someone who plans a lot, but I do keep my mind and my eyes and my heart open to new music. It doesn't really matter where it comes from. So that's one thing which I do. That's the only thing I do. So there is a lot of music coming your way for 23. There is there's film music. There's of course we have a lot of independent stuff. So yeah, I hope you love it. I really hope you love it.
I'm sure we will. Are you planning to come to the UK at all?
I really hope so. For this year. I would love to come and perform for you guys and sing something and make you guys sing together.
Definitely. I'm there with you, Shilpa, even though I cannot sing, but I will be there, maybe clapping away in the background.
You know what? You can sing. Everyone can sing. Once you're in a group, I think everyone can sing. So yeah.
I believe that. You then, right? Missing you to show me how. But
of course, that's what we're here for. Like, to help each other out. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you in the UK, and I do hope you'll come and see us here at Sabras Radio as well when you do come over.
That's a date, definitely. If I'm there, I'm going to see you at Sabras Radio.
Definitely. Right, you heard Shilpa Rao saying it right here at the beginning of the year. She is coming to Sabras Radio this year, so we will see you there live in person. But Shilpa, thank you so much for these beautiful songs. Especially, the number one hit. It's just there everywhere at the moment. Besharam Rang, beautiful track.
Thank you so much
for delivering that. What a great way for us to start off this year, and of course through the Christmas celebrations. Thanks so much, and I'm wishing you a wonderful year ahead.
Thank you so much for loving that track and gobbling up everything that I do, no matter how crazy it is. So thank you so much for all of that, and wish you guys a very, 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 very happy new year. Stay happy. That's what I would wish for everyone. I hope you have great health. You have a lot of peace, a lot of good times with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, and yeah, take care. That's all I'll say.